Imagine this: a young man full of life, popular, athletic, with his whole future ahead of him. He spends the night out with friends, maybe at a bar, maybe celebrating after class. But before the sun rises, he disappears. Days later, his lifeless body is found floating in a river or a lake. And near the place where his body is discovered, there is a chilling mark, a simple graffiti, painted on a wall or a rock nearby. A circle, two eyes, and a curved smile, a smiley face. Could this really be the calling card of hidden network of killers? Hello, I'm Desmo. Welcome to Beyond the Evidence channel. If you want to make your nights mysterious and scary, this is the right place. So please subscribe to me and like this video and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Let's go. Since the late 1990s, across dozens of states in the US, mysterious deaths have followed the same disturbing pattern. The victims were almost always young men between the ages of 18 and 25. Many were college students, athletes, or high achievers. They disappeared after a night of drinking with friends, and in nearly every case, their bodies were discovered in a body of water, rivers, lakes, or ponds. At first glance, police departments labeled these tragedies as accidental drownings. But as the number of similar cases grew, some began to notice connections too strange to ignore. Retired detectives Kevin Gannon and Anthony Duarte became the central figures in uncovering this chilling theory. They mapped out dozens of these cases across the Midwest and Northeast. The result: a shocking pattern. More than 45 cases showed the same strange similarities, and in several of them, investigators discovered graffiti of smiley face near the scenes where the bodies were found. For Gannon and Duarte, this was no coincidence. They proposed a theory that would terrify the public. There wasn't just one killer, there was a network of organized serial killers traveling from city to city, targeting young men, abducting them, and disposing of their bodies in water. The smiley face was their signature, a taunt left behind. The more they investigated, the darker the details became. Some of the bodies showed signs of bruising or struggle inconsistent with a simple fall into the water. Others appeared too well preserved, despite being in the water for weeks, suggesting they may have been held somewhere before being done. In some cases, toxicology reports revealed drug levels that didn't add up, fueling suspicion of foul play. Families of the victims also noticed chilling coincidences. Their sons were all popular, athletic, and intelligent young men, as if the killers had a very specific type. But why the smiley face? This crude, childlike grin became the most haunting symbol of the theory. To some, it was proof of a coordinated group of killers marking their territory. To others, it was nothing more than a coincidence after all. The smiley face graffiti is one of the most common tags in America. Yet, in case after case, the connection refused to disappear. The smiley face became a chilling reminder that something far more sinister might be at play. Despite the growing attention, local police departments and the FBI were unconvinced. They argued that the majority of these deaths could be explained by simple alcohol-related accidents. Young men leaving bars late at night, impaired judgment, dark rivers, and icy water. It was in their eyes, tragic but explainable. But to the families, this explanation wasn't enough. They didn't believe their sons, healthy, strong, with bright futures, would simply wander into rivers by accident. The debate created a divide, an official explanation versus a terrifying theory of organized murder. As word spread, the media seized on the theory. Documentaries, articles, and TV specials brought the Smiley Face Killers into the public eye. Some outlets portrayed it as the biggest serial killer investigation in American history. Others dismissed it as urban legend, conspiracy, or fear mongering. But for the families, the pain was very real. Whether a conspiracy or coincidence, their children were gone, and the unanswered question haunted them. The deeper investigators looked, the stranger it became. Why were the victims almost always high achieving young men? Why were so many bodies found in similar conditions? And why, again and again, was the smiley face lurking nearby? Some theorists suggest a cult like group, killers bound together by ritual. Others believed it might be a dark web community, coordinating attacks across states. And the most chilling possibility of all, that a network of killers is still out there today, waiting, watching, and choosing their next victim. I don't know about you, but this reminds me of the Courts of Owls in Batman and Gotham City. As you remember, they controlled the entire city and all corruption was under their control, just like a chess player. Also, in other movie like Squid Game, in there we have VIP guests watch that death game just for fun. So why not in real world? Over 2 decades later, the smiley face killer theory remains unsolved. Is it nothing more than a tragic pattern of accidents given a sinister twist by grieving families and conspiracy theories? Or is there truly a hidden network of predators leaving behind their mocking symbol and laughing at the world too blind to see the truth? One thing is certain, the smiley face is no longer innocent. It's a reminder of young lives lost and a mystery that may never be solved. What do you believe? Is Smiley Face Killer Theory real or just another terrifying legend?